Hi guys, I'd like to talk to you today about exterior angles. Now, I'd like you to imagine me walking down this path. So I'm walking along that path, and if you look at me from above, you can see my head, maybe my shoulders. And if I'm walking down that path and all of a sudden another path comes along, I walk up to that join, and then you can see I clearly have to turn to walk down this direction. Now if I think about how I have to turn, so my shoulders have gone from being like that to like that, you can see that I've had to rotate my body through that angle. And I'm going to call that the turning angle there. So I've had to rotate my body through that turning angle. So I've come up to there and I had to rotate through the turning angle in order to be able to walk down this one. Now, if we, instead of having just this simple path here, say we had a path where we were looking around a polygon. This time I'm going to do a pentagon because it's nice and easy. You'll see me walking along here, and when I get to this corner I have to turn to be able to walk down there. And now you see I'm walking down there. So just like I did in that one, I'm turning to come down the corner. And now come to the next path and I'm walking in this direction. I have to turn my body through that angle there in order to come down this path, and then I have to turn my body through that angle there in order to be able to walk down this path, and then turn my body through that angle there in order to walk down the next path. And I'll turn my body through that angle there in order to get back to the beginning. Now, these 5 angles here are all called exterior angles. And when you look at me walking down those paths, you can see I started off at an angle like that, then I was at an angle like that, and then 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 I was back to the original angle. Now if you just look at my left hand, there's my left hand, you can see from there to there to there to there to there, back up to there again. So if I were to put that on just one single diagram, do it like this. So I started off like that, and then it ended up there, and then it went to there, and then there, and then to there. So just looking at the left hand and then back to the beginning again, you can see my left hand has gone through a full turn. 360 degrees. Now that's not just peculiar to a pentagon. That happens whatever the shape is. You always end up with a full turn back round to the beginning. So all exterior angles add up to 360 degrees for any polygon. So that's the first thing. So if you knew 1, 2, 3, 4 of the exterior angles, you'd be able to add those 4 up and take it away from 360 and it'd give you the other one. Now for regular shapes, all exterior angles are the same. So if we were thinking about my pentagon here, so for a pentagon, it would be 360 divided by 5, which is 72 degrees. So for a regular one, each exterior angle is 360 divided by the number of sides. And you can use that as well to find out the number of sides. So if I said exterior angle is 45 degrees, how many sides? You would know that 360 divided by sides is equal to 45. And just thinking about a small little feature of maths, if you do 6 divided by 3, we know that equals 2, and we also know that 6 divided by 2 equals 3. So we can swap these two over. So I would say that 360 divided by 45 equals the number of sides, and 360 divided by 40 is 8. Okay, so that is all for regular shapes. So regular shapes mean, remember, all the exterior and interior angles are the same. So I can divide 360 by 5 because that would give me how much they would all be the same. And the idea that you can swap 360 divided by the sides equals the angle, or 360 divided by the angle equals the sides, that changes over like I've done here. I've got one final last thing to look at, which comes back to this diagram here. When you're looking at one of these shapes, and that's your exterior angle, you'll notice that this is the interior angle that we spoke about last time. You can see that they're on a straight line. So the final thing here is that interior plus exterior equals 180 degrees. And there's a special word associated with that, which we're really getting to know now, is that they are supplementary. Okay, so lots to learn. This turning angle that we go through, and if we go all the way around a shape, we create these exterior angles with the turning angles. The exterior angles for any shape, once you go all the way around, always add up 360, because you've always got that full turn of the body, and that happens for however many sides it is. Regular shapes, remember, all angles are the same, so we just need to divide 360 by the number of sides to get us the exterior angle, and if we know the exterior angle, we can get the number of sides by doing 360 divided by the exterior angle. Okay? Lovely.